Hey everyone, I'm meteorologist Mackenzie Bart. We got a stormy evening ahead of us. Thankfully, we haven't seen any severe weather out there right now, and as we continue to see those rain showers move into the area, that severe threat is really diminishing. We could still get a strong storm out there as we continue through the next hour or two, but especially as we get closer to 9, 10 o'clock, we're noticing a lot of the rain and the thunderstorms move on out. Behind that, we'll get a little bit of a break when it comes to some cooler air and also some drier and more comfortable air. Here's a look at our current radar, and you could see that a line of storms kind of lining up right along 71. We do have some broken segments in that, but thanks to a little bit of sunshine we saw today, we'll probably continue to see that thunderstorm threat the next few hours as this moves into a very warm and humid environment. We'll kind of stop our motion here. You can see this is trekking off to the east. Let's bring it up a little bit closer to parts of Lake County. So we're seeing a nice thunderstorm that's moving on shore off to the north and east, right around the Menor area, Paynesville, North Perry, seeing some heavy rain, some lightning. Doesn't look like we have any hail embedded in this thunderstorm, but pretty decent rainmaker there. Some lighter rain parts of Cuyahoga County, but just south of that, Medina County, we are seeing a few more thunderstorms, a few more areas of some heavier rain. Looks like we could have a little bit of hail closer to, what is this, southern Lorain County, just to the east of Wellington, so near Penfield. A little bit of hail embedded in that thunderstorm, decent amount of lightning too. And now we're starting to see a few of those thunderstorms move closer to Congress and even Westfield. And again, nothing severe that we're seeing here, but definitely a noisy evening and putting down a decent amount of rain. We'll check out how much rain we've seen so far here in just a couple minutes when we get finished with a little bit of a tour of our radar. Down towards Ashland and Mansfield, a few storms there that are producing some smaller hail, it looks like. Also some pretty decent downpours too. So that will continue trekking off to the east. And so we'll see some on and off rain showers, pretty scattered within this line as we take you up until about 9, 10 o'clock. So yes, that will continue moving into parts of Ashtabula County, parts of Summit County, and more into eastern Ohio and then western Pennsylvania as we continue through the night. And again, nothing that we've seen severe, but you can see for a few counties just off to our west, they do have a flash flood warning, and that's just a telltale sign to how much rain we've seen embedded in a few of these systems. So you can tell just over the past 24 hours, these have put down some pretty decent downpours. Check out this one that was closer to Richland County. We saw this system put down well over an inch of rain, and especially falling in such a short period of time could lead to some localized flooding issues. So just watch out near your home where we could have some flooding problems, and those rivers could be a little bit higher than they normally are. Closer to Shelby, they had a nice good thunderstorm there too that put down a decent amount of rain. And you can see where the thunderstorms are now kind of lining up with 71. We'll bring you back to our live radar here, kind of bring you closer to the area. And again, thanks to some of the rainfall we had early this morning that really kind of put a cap on our environment and lessened that threat at the strong to severe storms. So now kind of just left with general thunderstorms across the area. Again, we still could have one or two of those be on the stronger side. Main threats that we'd be watching out for would probably be the gusty conditions, some smaller hail, and then the flooding risk. This is all part of a cold front, so this cold front will continue to trek through our area as we head into the later part of the night. But look out behind it. Another system is on the way that's expected to move in by Friday, bringing us another chance at rain. So when it comes to the severe risk, we've really kind of seen these drop off some. That tornado threat really is going to be very isolated. I really think that's kind of non-existent now as we take you through the later part of the night. But again, hail, some high winds, and some flooding are going to be the main things we watch out for, at least for just a few more hours. Those temperatures starting to cool off slightly, but we did make it into the 80s earlier on today. Now most of us hanging out in the upper 70s. That humidity is still pretty sticky, so not really going to see too much of a change tonight. Maybe beyond some just rain-cooled air. Dew points hanging out in the upper 60s and even 70 in New Philadelphia. That is some pretty sticky conditions. Through the night, we'll get a little bit of a break in that humidity. But really, it's going to be tomorrow and then even heading into Friday where we see a nice, decent break. We'll continue to see those showers push east. I'd say by 10, 11 o'clock, those will be out of here. And then we're seeing quiet conditions through the rest of the night. Tomorrow's looking pretty quiet, maybe just an isolated raindrop, but all in all, Thursday's looking dry. And then that next system moves in on Friday. That will bring us the low chance for some showers during the afternoon, but most places will stay on the quiet side. That rain chance is going to be very low. 8-day forecast, quieter through the day tomorrow, upper 70s, so not too much cooler, but you'll definitely notice the difference in the air. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and Monday, a variety of systems will move on in, and that will bring just that low chance at some rain showers here and there, especially during the afternoon and evening. But again, a lot of places won't really even see the rain. They're going to stay on the low side. Those temperatures in the low 70s by Friday will start to climb back into the mid 70s by Monday, and then 80s by the middle of next week. So a little bit of a break from the heat and humidity we had today by the middle of the week. Let's bring it back to the radar real quick before we kind of sign off here. To give you another look at where some of those thunderstorms are heading. And again, most of them now closer to 71. Behind this main line, we just have some kind of leftover showers and thunderstorms. Most of that should just turn into plain old rain as we head through the later part of the night. Noisy thunderstorm, look at that. That is closer to Lake County. Menor, you're just about done with the rain. And that is mainly out to the lake, but I'm sure that's given off quite the lightning show. A lot of that's moving off to the east, so if we put a track on that, it's moving right around 30 miles per hour. So if that continues to move into parts of Ashtabula County, it'll be near Ashtabula within the next 30 minutes, and then we'll continue moving to North Kingsville just after 8 o'clock. So that'll continue that track, bringing the high rain threat, the frequent lightning, and then also the possibility of a little bit of hail. There's that system. If you take you just a bit more to the south, we can see parts of Cuyahoga County now starting to get a nice thunderstorm. That'll be moving into Strongsville and then North Royalton here within the next couple minutes. That one has a little bit of hail embedded in that as well, moving through parts of Brunswick and then into parts of Medina County. Just some on and off showers and storms, and a lot of these storms have some small pea-sized hail in that. Medina County, more or less just rain, but there are a few pockets of some heavier rainfall and some thunderstorms. And then closer to 71 as we take you into Wayne County, we're just starting to see that system as a whole push on in. We can actually put a line on this system. We do have a lot of broken thunderstorms embedded in that. That'll continue moving off to the east, northeast. So moving into Wayne County just around 7:50, and then be moving into Reedsburg in about 10 minutes, Milton in about 30 minutes. So we're continuing to see these storms push off to the east. Nothing that we're really expecting to be severe. That tornado threat has really diminished for us through the night, but we could have a severe thunderstorm the next couple hours. We'll keep an eye on that. We will be back at 10 o'clock. You can join us then. We'll have another look at the radar and talking about a cool down behind these showers and storms, or you can always find the latest forecast at fox8.com underneath the forecast discussion. Have a great night.